In this video, we'll review the basics of working with percent change from a graphical display. The following table provides the data for per capita meat consumption globally, as well as per capita meat consumption in the United States. So if you look here, how much meat did each person eat in kilograms in each year, and then the globe, and then in the United States. Here is a line graph of that data. The blue line represents the global, and the red line represents the U.S. meat consumption. Be sure to pay attention to the labels and the values along both axes. So during this time in years, you can see how much meat they consumed in kilograms per capita. So the average United States person in 1960 consumed 21 kilograms of meat in a year. Now, recall that the question is to find the percent of change in per capita meat consumption both globally and the U.S. from 1970 to 1990. And so you'll notice that I've highlighted here 1970 and 1990, and you can find the values for them. We're going to do the global one first, and then we'll do the next one. So if we look at globally, what you'll discover is we have two numbers. In 1970, the number is 84, and in 1990, the number is 87. So you're going to take the equation, and you're going to take 87 minus 84, and you're going to divide it by the number of kilograms that it was originally, which was 84. Now, 87 minus 84, that's pretty easy. You don't even need a calculator. That'll be 3 divided by 84. Now, when you take 3 and you divide by 84, you get the value of 0.036. Now, that's not a number that's a percentage. If you recall, to convert to percentages, you will times that number by 100, and that becomes 3.6%. Not terribly difficult. So that's the global consumption. If we now move to the United States consumption, we've got two numbers to look at. Down here, we've got in 1970, 22.5, and we have 31 in 1990. So we're going to simply do the same problem, if you will, with different numbers. 31 minus 22.5 divided by how much you had in 1970, 22.5. And you take 31 minus 22.5, you get 8.5. And then you'll divide that by 22.5. And when you take 8.5 divided by 22.5, you get 0.038. And again, that's a decimal, so we're going to times that by 100, and you get 3.8%. All right. So for the United States, we increased our consumption of meat 3.87 or 3.8% from 1970 to 1990, and in the globe it was 3.6%. So there's not an appreciable difference between the United States and the globe.